Hi, this is Laura with Rethunk by Laura, and we are doing our Thursdays at 3-ish, which is what we've renamed them to because we're always just a couple minutes late. We try. Today we have added a fun new thing. We're going to give away some freebies while we're doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you what the first freebie is before I even announce what we're doing today. I've got 5 questions I'm going to ask sometime during the duration of this fabulous video. And if you are the first person to answer the question, then you win the prize. And we'll announce your name, and I'll explain more about that in just one second. But the first question, or no, it's not a question, it's an assignment. The first person to post, I shared it, and the names of 3 friends that they've shared this video with will win a goodie. So share it with 3 friends and post on here, I shared it, let us know that you shared it. Now, what we're going to do today is cabinets. But instead of me having a cabinet door laying here that I'm going to do and then tell you about hinges and tell you about the insides of the doors and all the other stuff, we're actually going to do cabinets. I care so much that I bought a bank of cabinets, and we're going to go on a field trip into the other room where I usually do my work, and we're going to do the cabinets. So come on. And Katie, no butt shots.
I will try.
Okay. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is I'm going to introduce you to Jill. This is Jill. She basically runs the place. We just say it's Rethunk by Laura. And when I say, or Jill helps us, she's watching on her computer for comments and stuff. When she tells you that you have won something, your responsibility is to email Jill so that you can give her your address so that we can ship your goodie to you. We've got, see, there they are. I'm proving that I'm doing, look, on the back table, 5 little boxes of fabulousness. There's paint, there's gift certificates, there's all kinds of fun stuff in there. So, first one is, first person to share with 3 friends, post I shared it. When Jill tells you, she'll bust in and say your name, and she'll tell us what her email address is so you can email her. So you got to email her. It's your responsibility to email her so we can get you the prize.
Okay.
So, you what?
Dee Dee St. Peter shared it, but she didn't put the 3 friends.
You got to put 3 friends. Get back on there really quick.
And hi, everybody, because they're saying hi, Jill.
Oh, hey, good, good. All right, Jill says hi to everybody that said hi. Okay, here are our cabinets. This is, oh, I need a screwdriver because this pull is really hard to get off, which is why I don't have it off. Okay, so this is our bank of cabinets we've got, and this is the color they were. I used the Raven Black stain top on top. Look how fabulous that is. So this is what we started with, and we're going to do a progression. You know, like I said before, kind of like the cooking shows where they turn around and magically they have a casserole. So here is what we start with. This is 1 coat. This is 2 coats, so I can distress it. And then that's our finished product. It's glazed with our dark glaze, and I have to have sparkly pulls. So it had sparkly pulls on it. Now, the color we're using right here today is Timeless Teal. That's our paint color. But if you're just wanting to do cabinets, your supply list is, you need the Rethunk Junk Prep.
There's a light glare.
Is there a bad glare?
I got the light under it now, but I have to awkwardly squat.
Okay, well here, I'll just tell you. First product you need is the prep. This is our cleaning product. Step 1 in anything you're doing, gets rid of oils, dirts, grease, blah, blah, blah. For those of you who've seen a million of our videos, you're probably thinking, just get on with it. Some people are new, so we've got the prep. It cleans the product, and on kitchens, we tell you to prep twice if you're doing cabinets. So prep, come back after you've dried them off and everything, prep again, because there's so much on a kitchen cabinet. So that's the first thing we're going to do. The second thing you're going to need is whatever color paint. We're using our new color, Timeless Teal. So you're going to need paint. If you choose to glaze them, you need the dark glaze. And then you need the tough top to seal them. Are you focusing on the tough top? Look like you're focusing on my arm.
No, the tough top's in it. It's hard to read the little words,
Oh,
but
gotcha.
that's
Okay.
fine.
Well,
And Dee
I
Dee
said the
St.
words.
Peter needs to email me because she shared with
Okay, Dee Dee St. Peter won the first prize that we're doing. So email Jill, and her email address, if you want to jot it down real quick, is Jill rethunkjunkbylaura@hotmail.com. Jill rethunkjunkbylaura@hotmail.com. We'll be saying that 4 more times because 4 more people are going to win something. So, or you can call our office if you want to call us. That's fine too. Okay, so I'm going to be on my knees, crawling around a lot, no butt shots.
Okay.
So, first thing we're going to do is prep them. The second thing we're going to do, as far as a prize, is if you have painted your cabinets with our products already, post your cabinets picture, give us a picture of your cabinets and tell us the product you use. First person to do that wins our next prize. So, tell us, yes, I painted my cabinets, and then post a picture of them and list the products. Spray it on, wipe it off. There's no rinsing, there's no water. You just want to spray it on, wipe it off. Okay, here we go. And Are we blurry this week? Can you hear us?
We are not blurry.
Woohoo!
I mean, so I don't need to blur.
I wasn't really asking you, Jill.
Well, I can hear you too, so.
Just kidding. All right, so we've got it prepped. And then I would prep again. You don't even really have to wait. You just prep again. So I'm doing a halfway job because it's a video and I don't want you to have to wait forever. So you're just going to prep really, really good on cabinets. Okay? Once you have prepped, you're ready to start painting.
Oh, they said it looks good.
Oh, good, 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 good. Okay. You do not have to be super careful. And I am not taking the doors off. We've talked about this before. Now you do have to be careful if you do that. The paint goes on really easy. You want to get it on there without drips. That's the goal of your first coat. And it should be thin. Don't try to cover in one coat. I am just putting this... Do what?
Catherine Garcia said she came in her cabinet but she can't post the picture in the comments. She used prep, denim, paint, gray mist, paint, dark glaze, and countertops. So
Ooh!
she can email me a picture.
Okay, she can email you a picture and then we'll put it up for everybody to see after we're done with this. So we'll count that, but we're still going to ask for somebody else to post a picture too. So we'll count that as far as a prize because we're loving and kind. Even though she didn't really follow the rules and post a picture, but I know. Okay. So I'm just getting it on there. I'm not stressing about brush strokes or anything like that. Right now you want a nice thin coat. We do not use fancy brushes. We sell brushes, which we love, but any 1.5, 2 inch decent brush. No chip brushes and no foam brushes. I tell you that all the time. Those are not good. Anything else is okay. So now what we're going to do for our first coat is open it up. See all this space we missed here? Oh, I forgot to unload the cabinets. Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay. And now you're going to get... Thanks, Katie. You're right up in my face here. No, it's great because people can hear. No, that's good. Okay. All right. So now, and I'm going to go close to the floor, but not all the way, because you see this fabulous floor. I would hate to get any paint on it. Ooh, look at that. Mad skills. Way close, but I didn't get it all the way. Okay.
What about countertops?
We don't paint. Somebody said, what about countertops? We don't paint countertops. They get a ton of wear and tear. There's not a product we have. There are some big box stores that have products that you can do that with, but we don't recommend using ours for that. Okay, see, I'm just painting right over the hinges now. Can't paint what?
Cabinets require,
You mean countertops?
countertops require.
Yeah, it's not a paint that's out there that they've got. It's a product that's like resin-based oil. I mean, it's some crazy, yeah, it's a big deal. But you can do it. But just not with our stuff. Okay, so I'm painting.
How do you Lockhart Wilson would like to know where to order supplies?
You can check for a retailer near you. Somebody said, where can we order supplies? Check for a retailer near you on our website, www.rethunkjunkbylaura.com. And there's a store locator on there. You plug in your zip code. If there's not a store near you, open one. If there's not a store near you, you can order online. We'd love for you to support our retailers, but if there's nobody close, then by all means, you can order online and we'll ship it the same day.
And can our paint be used with the spray gun?
Yes, the paint can be used with the spray gun. Depends on your sprayer, what you need to do as far as settings. If you need to thin the paint, only use water. There's no other, you don't have to put paint thinner in it or anything like that. Everything we do is water-based, so everything is soap and water cleanup. So, yeah, that was a great question.
You may want to mention the hinges.
I mentioned the hinges.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I said I was painting them.
Oh, I wasn't
See, that's what happens when your man comes in and tries to take over. I
Oh,
mentioned the hinges.
I wasn't listening to you.
Right?
Okay.
Okay.
His wife from Texas.
Oh, hi from Texas, yay!
Wife from Maryland.
Oh, yay! We've got, don't we have a new location in Maryland? Or am I dreaming that?
We do.
Okay, so you people in Maryland, check it out.
In Baltimore.
In Baltimore, we've got a store there carrying the product, so woohoo! Okay, now there we go. That looks nice and awful, and we are done with our first coat. Now, if I'm at home and I'm not rushing through a video, what I'm going to do is paint. It's going to dry, then I'm going to open it up and do that. But I did want to show you how to do that first coat on the inside. We just paint right over the hinges and everything. So, should be funny to see if it. Okay, I'm just getting the side here. Side of the drawers, side of the cabinet, so it looks like we've got a decent first coat. Okay, there we go. Now, that in here is already dry. It dries so fast. It's not everywhere. You can see the spots where it's not, but that didn't even have the fan pointed at it. The fan's out in the hallway right now. Okay. So this is our first coat. We're gonna put a second coat on this. Whew, I got it. Okay. Second coat. This one opens weird, Katie. Can you see from there? Second coat. You want to put a little bit more paint on because you want this to be your last coat. But again, you don't want any drips. You don't want to. You just want it to be nice and smooth. So you see how the first coat looks, but the second coat's the one that's going to go on, and you're going to go, oh, I love Laura. I love her products. Has anybody else posted a picture of their cabinets?
We've gotten no pictures of cabinets, but we did get two more, or one more of what they said they.
You know what? If it's a business page, it's possible they might not be able to post a picture on there.
It's hard to, they said it's hard to post it on the live post.
Okay, all right. Tell us what the other people did, and send your pictures after the video's over. Send them to us. Email them to Jill, Rethunk Junk by Laura at hotmail.com,
Yes.
because we'd love to share those on our page.
And we have a hello from New Mexico and a hello from Tennessee, Missouri.
Ooh.
They love your paint, and it looks fast and easy.
Yay! It is fast and easy.
Gary is on how many pieces of furniture you can use with prep spray on, and I'm sorry, Katie.
You can use the prep on anything you paint, you need to use. Oh, how far does it go? That's what we're asking,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
forever.
The prep.
I have prepped probably 10 or 12 things. And can you see the line on the bottle?
Yeah.
Okay? It goes really, really far. If you were going to do an entire kitchen, I bet you could use one. You might want to get two, but it's amazing how far it goes. Okay, so we've got a second coat on this door, so you can see what that looks like. I was just going to say something. We were talking about prep. Oh, shoot.
Amy Shepherd is on, who's taking our paint class this weekend.
Oh, yay! We've got a class this weekend. Okay. No, that's awesome. We got somebody that's taking our paint class coming this weekend. Take our paint class. That's Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. Tell them how much paint. What's the formula for figuring out what you need for cabinets?
About 10 feet, walk about 10 feet, and that's about a quart. We really never had a kitchen.
Wait, I got to interrupt. Look how it's dry.
Of course you did.
Ta-da! It's already dry on this side. So if I'm home, I'm going to go ahead and finish all of my cabinets and then come back. But you can go ahead and start a second coat. You'll know you've started your second coat too soon if when you're painting, it pulls off the first coat. If that first coat starts coming off, back off and wait a little bit longer for it to dry a little bit longer.
You can't help yourself. You're going to do the whole cabinet.
I'm not going to do the whole cabinet. I'm going to stop. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm going to stop. Just to prove you wrong, I'm going to stop. Okay. Now, see how this spot is not perfect? When I'm painting that second coat on, don't go over and over and over that. What you'll end up doing is rewetting the first coat, pulling it all off. When that dries, which it'll dry speedy fast, we already know because of this, you can just go in and touch that up. Okay, so here I have two coats, and I need my screwdriver. Yes?
So the question, can you prep one day and paint the next?
Yes, you can. Yes. You can prep one day and paint the next. That was the question in case it was hard to hear. Okay, so this is not a screwdriver.
Go above it and pull it out.
Yeah.
There we go.
Better than a screwdriver, huh? Now go below it, pull it out.
I went to the side, mostly because he was trying to tell me what to do. Okay. All right. We're going to distress now. And, yes, I should have painted the top of that, and I didn't. I did do it here. See, there's the inside with two coats on the hinges. Works just fine. Okay. We're going to distress.
Lisa, Abernathy would like to know what color we're using.
Timeless Teal. It's one of our 4 new colors. They're fabulous colors. This is one of my favorite. I absolutely love it. And I'll show you some other little things I've done with it in just a second.
And then can we repeat how much
How much paint you need for cabinets?
yes, to buy?
Yes. Tom says walk off 10 feet, look behind you, and a quart will do the uppers or the lowers. I tend to think that's you can get a lot further than that. Because when you look behind you, there will be a window or a fridge or a dishwasher or something that will take up that space besides cabinets. So that's the most paint you would need. I don't think we've ever had anybody do a kitchen that has taken more than 3 quarts for the entire kitchen. So, okay.
90% of kitchens are going to take 2 quarts.
90% of kitchens will take 2 quarts is what I'm hearing from the master. Okay, this is my favorite kind of sander. 80 grit sandpaper is what we use. And we're going to roll with it. I don't normally come in and distress here or here or here. I think less is more when you're doing cabinets. Next step you want to do after you have distressed, before you do anything else, is get rid of all the sanding dust. You're laughing. Did somebody make a funny comment?
Is Terry would like to know if she does not like ironing, will she like sanding? I can
Oh,
say
yes. Sanding is immediate gratification. It's so awesome. Plus, ironing is getting the wrinkles out of something and fixing it. Sanding is messing something up. So it's absolutely fabulous, yes. Third question for a prize, since nobody can post pictures. What was our third one?
Another question.
Okay.
Joanna would like to know if you have to distress or can you leave it painted?
Well, you don't have to. It's really awesome, but you don't have to. You can leave it. Now, the only time I make somebody distress is when they come to one of my paint classes, because then you can try it while you're there, and we can all make fun of you. Just kidding. You can try it while you're there, and we can play around with it, so if you ever do want to distress in the future, you can. All you have to remember is if you mess up and don't like it, it's just paint. Paint back over it. But you do not have to distress now. What was our next question?
The next prize
Is?
prize,
First person.
to list 3 reasons.
Oh, yeah.
by Laura is
Okay,
fabulous.
first person to list 3 reasons why you like our paint. Why should somebody new try it? If there are people on here that have used it forever, there are also people on here that have probably never ever tried it. If you're a user and you've used it before, tell us 3 reasons why it's fabulous, why you should try it. And you don't have to include me. You can just focus on the paint. Goes without saying that I'm fabulous. So give us 3 reasons. Put try it, and then post your 3 reasons. And Jill will be watching for the next winner. And we're going to glaze these now. So, for glazing, we're using our dark glaze. It looks fabulous almost on every paint color we've got. And, so I'm going to have to sit down here. You're doing great, Katie. It's a good thing she's young. She's crawling around and squatting and moving and, okay. See the difference the glaze makes? Glaze or not to glaze? See, it makes a huge difference when you glaze. Okay, what you want to do, did you turn the fan for me? Away from it?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't want the fan on while you're glazing because you want as much playtime as you can get. Okay, and everybody's going, good night. So we've got glaze on here.
Oh my gosh, I can't keep track.
You can't what?
There's so many.
A lot of comments just scrolled through, yeah.
That's a fabulous thing. We're excited. Okay. I've got a rag. It's damp. It's not really, really wet. It's not really, really dry. I can't squeeze any more water out of it. I'm squeezing, look how tight I'm squeezing it, and you can't get it. So it's really, really wrung out, but you do want it wet. I'm just doing a visual there. And then you're going to blend / erase. Okay. And my daughter says fold it in a square so that your tails don't rub around. I like taking it off on these areas right here, but leaving it squished. See how there's more like in here?
What if you like your tail to rub around?
This is why you're not doing the videos. Okay. So you've got some time to play with it and move it around, because I also showed you the rag and everything before I started playing with it. So.
Marina Smith Chrysler is our first one to list the 3.
Oh, yay. Who's the winner? Say it again. Tell me. Marina Smith. What's the last name?
I think it's Chrysler, and I'm sorry if I butchered that name.
She said Chrysler, but we don't know. We might have messed up your name. If we did, we're so sorry. Okay. See how that wasn't blending? I'm going to get it wet with a little bit more glaze because it wasn't blending like I wanted it to because I talked too much. Which I've actually had 1 or 2 people tell me in my life. Okay. The other tip, if it's not blending like you want, is add just a little bit more water to your rag. Have it just a little wetter. And again, this is personal preference. You can go as dark as you want in here. I think it looks really classy when this is very light and you leave most of the glaze in the inside areas and in the cracks. So, but it is not an exact science. It will be a rustic look. That's okay. That's what you're looking for. Okay. And
Maria Hill has a question. She says, some people say no chalk paint for kitchens, that latex is better.
well, that's a fabulous way that she asked that question because we are not a chalk paint. There's no powder in our formula, and we have a latex base to our formula. So we just win on all counts because we're not chalk and we're latex base. Woohoo!
And everybody gave great answers. There was a ton of great 3 answers. But shout out to Miss Morgan Hood because she said that one of her reasons was because of me.
Oh, it was because of Jill. Okay, so Jill likes it. You can't play favorites, Jill. It's not fair.
I just
It's
shouted
not
her
fair.
out. I didn't
Oh,
say
okay,
her
gotcha. Okay, gotcha. All right. That's hilarious. That's awesome.
And then Tracy Giles would like to know if you have to seal over the glaze.
Yes, and we're going to do that because I have glazed ones that, well, actually, I've already sealed those. But yes, we'll do it again. We'll put another coat on.
Lisa Abernathy is asking, is there a clear coat finish instead of a glaze?
Yes, there is. We do. Glazing is optional. You do not have to do this step. I could stop right here. Well, I wouldn't want to stop right there. I'd want to put a little bit more paint on it. Now, see here, that's another good thing. Okay, so see this cabinet door? Can you get close to that one? Ooh, I better do this. Sorry, am I right in your way? Because if you're focusing on my triple chin, I'm going to be upset.
I'm focusing on what you're doing.
Okay, all right. That's why I love you. Okay. Okay, so right here, this would need another coat unless I'm glazing. You don't even see that it needs another coat when you glaze. So if you're glazing, don't be real stressed about having to have an absolutely perfect, that's another reason for distressing and glazing. Okay, so we've got, see how fabulous that is? Because it's in the cracks, it's in the smushed areas, blah, blah. The next thing we're going to do is put our sealer on. You can stop right here, which was the original question. I got off track, sorry. And you don't have to glaze. You can put the sealer on this. You don't have to distress, and you don't have to glaze. You can just paint them and seal them if you want.
And in case they're worried, Laura, you should point out that you did the left cabinet yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I did the cabinet yesterday. Yeah.
Don't
No,
matter.
no, no. Yeah, you can take your time doing it. Yes.
Can you announce the winner again of the last contest? It was Marina Smith because she listed all 3 reasons.
Marina Smith listed 3 reasons before anybody else, so she is the winner of the last one.
And Nancy Richardson painted the bottom of cabinets in midnight. She loves it, but some of it scratched, so she wants to know what the solution is.
Okay, if some of it's scratched, touch it up with a little bit of the midnight, and then did she seal them? Did she put the Tough Top on them? Oh, well, did you put the Tough Top on them? So now we'll wait for an answer from her while we go on with the next step. Okay, so there we glazed. Yes?
Jasmine Lee would like to know if she can put the glaze on smooth maple cabinets.
Just without painting them? Try a little bit of it first. You probably can. It will be a little slicker, so you'll have to play around with the feel of it, but yes, you can. Give it longer to set up before you do any kind of sealing. Give it longer to grab on and stick. Go ahead and prep and then glaze. Is that what you would say? Okay, perfect.
And announce the color again.
The color is Timeless Teal. It's one of our 4 new colors. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Next question for one of our winners is, somebody be the first person to post the word I use when I think something is wonderful, because I use it all the time. Now, oddly enough, Jill got this right. She would have won a prize. My family did not. They all messed up. So let's see who gets it right the quickest, the first. Okay, here's the sealer. I use the satin on this. We have a flat top. See the difference? This is the sheen when I use the satin. This is what it would look like if I was using the flat top. See how that one is flatter?
It's kind of hard to tell on the
Cheyenne
video.
Morris got that. She said fabulous?
She did say fabulous.
Fabulous. Okay, she gets it. Cheyenne Morris is our next winner. Okay, so this is the satin, and you can put 1 or 2 coats on. When I'm doing a dining table or a desk or something like that, what I usually tell people as far as coats of Tough Top, which is our poly, is 1 coat per child in your home. Make sure you let it dry between coats. If you don't let it dry between coats, what are some of the signs that you haven't let it dry between coats? You just had a call the other day, right?
Crackles.
Okay, it'll crackle. Thank you. Just make sure you...
Not on the clear coat.
Not on the clear coat. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, that was stain top. All right.
Yeah, stain
Just
top.
make sure you're letting it dry between what you're doing. I put this on yesterday. I'm going to put another coat on today.
Which will make it shinier.
Which will make it shinier. Are you telling me not to do that? It's
How
personal
many coats
preference.
of Tough Top do you recommend?
How many coats of Tough Top? I'd say 2 is probably pretty good. Okay, look how good I'm getting up. I'm 50 and I'm still getting up. I know, it was smooth. Okay. I just want to make sure I have...
Oh, for the cabinets?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I was thinking tables. For cabinets, 1 coat will do.
Oh, Tom says only 1 coat's necessary on cabinets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Fiona Westmoreland would like to know if we can show all of our new colors.
Oh, yes, will you go get those 4 boards that I did, Tom? Yes, we can. And that
If
gives
you
Tom a
say
job.
please.
Please, Tom. Okay. Here we go. Sealer going on. Just be a little bit more. This is a little thinner than the paint, obviously, because it's a poly product. It does go on really nicely. I'm just putting it on with a brush. And normally you would not have a pull right there. I'm just going to go around it. Okay. If you have any spots that are dripping that you're not happy with, take a stain pad and just make sure everything's smooth. And I think, did I get everything perfect, Kate? Yes?
From what I can see.
That worked well on laminate countertops.
Laminate cabinets, yes. Laminate countertops, we don't paint countertops.
They just want to know if the prep will work on it.
The prep will work on a million things. We have people that use prep for all kind of stuff. I think I've said it before. If you've seen the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding, where he uses Windex all the time, that's my husband with the prep. I had a daughter one time who had a breakout on her forehead, and before she could do anything, Tom had run over and prepped her forehead. So we don't recommend it for that, but there are a lot of people that use it for cleaning.
Did it work?
Well, it might have worked. Okay, that's blue lace.
I'm not getting you.
That is tea rose. That's the timeless teal we're using.
Well, but you've seen it.
And that one is vintage coral. Those are our 4 new colors right now. They're so, so pretty.
Does the sealer give it a shine?
The satin tough top will give it a shine. The more coats you put on it, the shinier it will be with the satin tough top. The flat top will not give it a shine. That will be the same as what the paint looks like right now. So see the difference? Well, of course this is wet.
Right there on that second one, they can see the shine difference.
It's hard to see on the video though.
It is really hard to
It's
see.
the struggle.
It is tricky.
But you can see if you go toward that last one a little bit.
And do you just use any old brush?
Well, we sell brushes that we're kind of partial to, but as long as it's not a chip brush or a foam brush, you're good. Okay, and I'm going to show you just real fast before we quit. And
I have one more question.
yes, ask me. Yeah.
Do you, Nadine would like to know if we sand while prepping. There is no sanding.
No, we don't sand. We don't prime and we don't sand. You saw, well, you might not have seen. I just jumped right in there and painted that first cabinet. I did not do any sanding. I just did the prep. Prep is our version of priming. So that's all you need to do. Okay, Katie, you're going to look at a couple things here real quick. Well, you come up with the last question because we were going to ask the cabinet question twice. So come up with the last question so we can give away the last prize.
Okay, Samantha would like to know if we can get the timeless teal a little lighter.
Yes, if you want timeless teal only lighter, add a little bit of cotton or linen to it. Yes, you can. Okay, you know you're supposed to be thinking up another question, right?
I thought it was a cabinet.
It is, but they can't post a picture, so we're going to do something else. Okay, so
That's too much pressure.
it is a lot of pressure, but you can do it. I have faith in you. Okay, here we
What's
go.
the name of Laura's favorite husband?
Oh, that's it. No, that's way too tricky. Nobody knows.
I know.
Okay, here is a candlestick. That's before. It's shiny, resiny,
The lights have
molded
a
plastic
glare.
stuff. Can you see? Oops.
Well, that helped the glare go away, so.
Okay, as long as you can see it.
Yeah.
Okay, now come right here. That's the after. If you go to the side there, that's what it looks like after we painted. That's sandstone and timeless teal. This was my trip to Goodwill last week. Okay, this little guy right here is. Are you laughing at me or someone else?
I can't
Okay,
think of a question.
right here is. Okay, tell us what you think is the most unique thing you've used Rethunk junk paint on, since that's what we're talking about right now. Come on, Jill, work with me. Okay, that one turned out like that. Okay.
Sorry, my nose.
Then right here, this is an old cutting board. And look what a cute tray it made. Isn't that fabulous? That's timeless teal. You just think outside the box of things you can paint. Glass jar. Okay, now go to the after. The other glass jar. Sorry, and there's the after.
We got some background music going on.
And then, so is somebody telling us what the most unique thing you've used it on is? And then the last thing is a little hilarious tin I got. It's cute, but I'm not, oh, it's on my phone. I can't show you. Okay, this was a tin that had, like, really old, weird stuff all over it. And the lid was gold. So we painted that sandstone, used gunk. This piece right here was a cute little vase we got, but I'll show you what it looked like. That's what it looked like when I got it. That's what it looked like, because we just put the dark glaze on it. That's all we did, was put the dark glaze on it. So think outside the box, paint other things, but cabinets are so fun and so easy. The paint is extremely durable. We've had one person in the last, I don't know how long, say, after 4 years, she said, I have a problem. I have a couple scratches on my cabinets. And I said, actually, it's really not a problem. For $7 to $10, you can buy a sample, touch up, because our dye lots never change. The color's always the same. And then think in the last 4 years of all the money you have saved, not resurfacing, replacing, having somebody else come in, you can do your cabinets. They are fabulous. It is a beautiful thing. It changes things dramatically. Look at the difference in ours from start to finish. It's really, really fun. So check out the website, find a retailer near you. Did somebody say what the weirdest thing is they painted?
Okay, well, a lot of people said, but the one that I have to pick is Allison Raleigh because she said outside of scenery warmer, and I have no idea what that is.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to ask her to clarify then.
But I think that sounds like the most unique thing.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Then what was her name, the winner?
Allison Raleigh.
Allison Raleigh. Okay. All right. And send us more information on that. A picture would be great later.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Is there a light behind me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is it like a halo kind of thing, or is it just making my butt look even bigger?
Phone was just-
Oh, sorry. Thank you for watching. We truly appreciate it each and every week. The Thursdays at 3 are a lot of fun for us, and we appreciate that you're a part of it. Happy rethunking. Thank you.